This week on StarCap, Kartel to know his fate next week. Beachy Stout guilty of murder. Nadine the crab vendor moves to new location. Sisla keeps the fire blazing. Lover clashes with boss over voting rights. And in the Tell Me Pastor review, my teenage daughter is a freak. Wagwan Star fam, it's your friend Kenrick, and welcome back to StarCap, a recap of the big stories that caught your attention this week. The UK-based Privy Council has disclosed that its judgment in the Vybz Kartel appeal will be delivered on Thursday. The news has already sent Jamaicans abroad and abroad into a state of anxiety as they wait to hear what the decision will be. As a reminder, Kartel, whose given name is Adidja Palmer, was convicted for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams alongside Sean Storm Campbell, Kahira Jones and Andre St. John in 2014. The Privy Council can either choose to have the men released, send the matter for retrial, or have their conviction stand. Stay tuned to the Star as we give you all the updates come Thursday. In another major court-related development, Portland businessman Everton Beachy Stout McDonald and his co-accused Oscar Barnes were found guilty of the murder of McDonald's second wife, Tonia, earlier this week. Tonia, whose partially burnt body was found with the throat slashed, was murdered in July 2020. A contract killer, Denvelin Minot, is currently serving 19 years in prison for his role in her murder. He had testified that Beachy Stout hired him to kill his wife for $3 million, but he passed on the work to Barnes. Following several ups and downs in the matter, including issues with the jury, the two accused men were found guilty of murder and conspiracy to murder on Wednesday. They are to be sentenced on May 16. Tonia's family expressed relief at the outcome, but made it clear it will not bring her back.
I'm feeling overjoyed at the verdict because we have been waiting for this for a long time. It has been 6 months of waiting and waiting and waiting. And as my mommy said, we have been through it. We have been through it, counseling and all. And we are a very closely knit family, so one of us to be taken out in this matter, it has been very hard on us. And he was the baby. He was a baby of the family. And they took her out in a gruesome manner. So, I guess all of this culminating now is just me. I'm happy, but it won't bring my sister back.
When the popular crab circle in Kingston reopened in November of last year, there were two notable persons missing from the festivities. They were Alice, the vendor who was caught on video relieving herself in an unsanitary manner, and Nadine, the vendor who captured the now viral moment. Nadine, who had been at Crab Circle for over 15 years, says she's found new lands to conquer. She has been selling her crab and soups on Mountain View Avenue in Kingston for the past 2 weeks. Nadine says following the viral video, she had nothing but hardships and bad treatment. But enough is enough. I need good life too. I want to live peaceful and do my thing too, she told the Star. Reggae icon Sisla is keeping the fire burning despite claims on social media that he would need to cool down after getting back his US visa. In a conversation with the Star, the Solid as a Rock DJ made it clear there were no stipulations attached to his travel documents and he will be doing what he does best, keeping the people entertained. So far, Sisla has already been booked to headline a show in Boston later this year. So you don't know what that means.
So you can't go against the thing, lightning and thunder.
Local government elections may be over, but its effects are still being felt. So much so that even some loving relationships are being affected. Coming straight out of St. Anne, a woman and her boyfriend, who also happens to be her boss, have been arguing over her legally mandated time to vote. The 21-year-old told the Star she was suspended for 1 week after having conversations in a work group demanding she be allowed her time off, much to the annoyance of her boss or lover. She has since resigned from the company and is unsure where the relationship stands. Trouble, dede. In Tell Me Pastor this week, my teen daughter is a freak. Now, Star Fam, we've all had our problems as youth, giving our parents whole heap of trouble and headache. However, one concerned mother says her daughter is giving her far more than just a headache. In fact, She claims her daughter is out and about having sexual relations with more people than she can count. And what's worse, she's having them in 2s and 3s. The mother says she has done her best to talk to her daughter, but nothing seems to be working. Pastor says, "Mummy, you've tried your best, but there's nothing more you can do."
Nothing.
He says he will keep the family in his prayers. But what do you think, Star Fam? How should Mummy handle that one? Comment your thoughts below. And that's it for this week's Star Cap. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at the Jamaica Star and on X, formerly Twitter, at Jamaica Star. I'm Kenrick, and until next week, keep reading the Star, the people paper.